Hi guys, welcome back. Yeah, those that sort of watching along in the last video, we're into machinery clean down. So I just got to, we've got the big compressor hide from town, and yeah, the head is pretty well right. I've just been through the other front and given it a blow down, and there's a spinner. Yeah, giving it a blow down and then pulled the mats out, and just, yeah, as I sort of said on the last one, it's good to get those mats out, and it just, you know, clean all the grain and all that out of it and the chaff, and it stops the rats making little hidey holes in there and camping and multiplying and chewing and all the rest of it. So generally, if the stuff's open to the elements like that, they sort of stay out of it. Yeah, I'll just pick the main front up. This is actually the header front. Yeah, so I'll pick this front up with the windrower, just so I can get it up off the ground, and then I'll sit it up on, once I get it blown down, I'll sit it up on the trailer, and we can give it a wash. There's still a bit of, the boys did have a go at cleaning this windrower down, but as you can see, there's still a few pods and stuff kicking around. So while we've got the big compressor here, we'll give it a hit. Yeah, this morning I went over, we had a sort of community cropping sort of informal discussion, and yeah, there's about 100 farmers and agronomists and bank managers and all that sort of stuff there. And yeah, it's just to have a guy facilitates it, and yeah, just discuss what worked, what didn't with harvest and last year, and what we can do better. And yeah, so no, it was a really good morning. So I took Brendan and Tony, the new fella, over for a drive and a look. And yeah, so back here at the farm, Brendan's still multi-disking the canola stubble. He's away tomorrow. I think he's got a funeral. Yeah, so once I get this blown down tonight or this afternoon, we'll put the rake on the little tractor on the fent. We've got some hay out the back to rake. It had 6 mil rain on it, and it's quite, I looked at it yesterday, it's quite slimy, it's quite wet underneath, and I got Brendan to go out and have a look there before, and he sort of agrees. We might have to flip, in one pass we should be able to flip 2 rows together without actually flipping them on top of one another. So if we can do that and give it time to dry, and then we can flip the 2 together in front of the baler. So that's what I was trying to get out, sorry. What else? So yeah, got hopefully the tyres done for the hay trailer, and we can get that loosened hay carted in and get the irrigator going again. Still warm enough today. Talking, it's what's today? Today's Wednesday. Back to 20 degrees on Friday. Yeah, first of February today. And the guy said that, yeah, they're talking snow down to 1,300 metres in February. Anyway, we'll digest that at a later date. Anyway, yeah, so agronomist's been out and looked at those other paddocks. So yeah, got recommendations to spray them. The young ewes that we bought late here, they're here at home. They're due to pull the rams out. So once I get that hay raked in the morning, I'll take that compressor back to town, and yeah, we might run those ewes in and pull those rams out, and they just need to change the scenery from where they are at the moment. They haven't got a look to eat where they are, so we'll get them into another paddock. I would really like to get them over where we've been doing the wheat and straw, but yeah, we'll just see. So anyway, plenty happening. Keep watching. Morning team. Yeah, just out raking this hay. I've left the GoPro at home. It was flat, and I forgot to had it charging and got all about it. So I'm currently doing this on my phone. Yeah, just we started. There's a fair bit of stuff here. We started. Do that. See that all right? Yeah, started raking this up. Putting 2 into 1 or putting them side by side, but there's going to be too much stuff here, so going back to just having one rotor up and just flipping it over. There's a bit lighter here where I'm standing, but look, it does still have good loosen through it. It doesn't look real crash hot. It's pretty dark and that looking. So anyway, it is what it is. Something I'll eat it. But yeah, we're halfway across here. Had a few dramas. Oh, not big dramas. I put the rake on last night and put a bit of grease on it, and yeah, one of the little tyres on the rake here was flat, and anyway I chucked a bit of air in it and it sort of went straight back down again. So I couldn't get I thought I'll fix that this morning, and I couldn't. It's just one of those guys, that guy there. There should be two there, and look, it seems to be working all right without it. But yeah, I tried to get the bead to break, and I couldn't, so I'll have to take it to town and get them to fix it. So that's all right though. We'll do another hour or so, and then it'll probably be too warm. It is cooling down in the next couple of days. So anyway, we'll keep marching along. Alrighty, we got home from Raking hay. We've been to town and dropped that big compressor back to the hire company. And yeah, I dropped the tyre in off the rake to get fixed, and yeah, the guys have had the tyre in there off the hay trailer. I was planning to try and get the hay that we pressed up on the loosened hay there a couple of last video, or the one before, whenever it was, starting to lose count. Yeah, I was hoping to get it carted in. This is the time in now, just hang on. Alright, so the truck tyre's done. Anyway, it's nothing like driving 25 kilometres to town, then turning around and coming home again and having to bloody drive back again. It's a bit frustrating, and yeah, at times it's easy to be critical, but it's customer service at times is a bit frustrating because blokes just look at you silly and shrug their shoulders, and anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, so no, just running some ewes, the young ewes and rams in here at the moment. Just going to pull the rams out. Yeah, it's their time to come out. So, and then yeah, get these ewes onto a bit of different tucker. Yeah, whether we move them over to the dairy farm where we've done the straw just to give them something else to eat, or yeah, they haven't got a lot to eat where they here are at the moment. So yeah, anyway, it's they're looking all right. Anyway, they should have joined up pretty well, hopefully. Yeah, but we've got a bit of sheep work coming up, just with sorting stuff out. Was talking to the agent this morning. Those ewes that we scanned empty, that we're probably going to sell, we might just sit on them for a little bit. The sheep job's, cull sheep job's not real crash hot at the moment. Yeah, so we might even shear them, just get that sort of $30 worth of wool off them, and then hang them on. So hopefully the cull ewe job might pick up a bit over the winter. So if we can pick another, you know, 30, 40, 50 bucks up, it's probably well worth hanging on to them. They're not going to eat a lot between now and then. So yeah, anyway, that's where we're at. Ned, what you doing, old dog? Morning crew. Yeah, a bit of rain yesterday afternoon, sort of bucket the hay job up again. Yeah, we had I don't know what, we had 3 or 4 mil of rain. I was gonna put the baler on last night. Yeah, and go and press a bit this morning, but it sort of blew up a bit ordinary yesterday afternoon, and sure enough, it came in on dark and rain, so I haven't actually measured it, but there was probably 3 or 4 mil in it, just enough to put the brakes on it. Just here this morning, just got a neighbour wants to borrow our truck. They're just grading a bit of seed, so we had a header box full that we put in the truck from that last little paddock we harvested, and I sort of forgot about it. So I'm just here now, just putting it in a field bin out of the road, and I'll give it a bit of a clean out. And yeah, Brendan's back on deck today. He's what's he doing? He's back on the multi-disc, trying to get that job finished. And yeah, I'm actually going to slip up to a farm clearing sale. Always make sure you check that all the doors are closed on the bins. Yeah, I missed that one. I'm an idiot. Anyway. Well, we've rolled into another day. Yeah, got that bit of grain cleaned up yesterday. Went to that clearing sale for a look. Coffee and an egg and bacon roll was about all I bought. Yeah, what happened? Oh, we got the seed grader coming this morning. Hence why I'm up early mucking around. We just had to shift a bit more seed home from out the other farm here. I've got a few neighbours that want a bit of seed as well, so I just wasn't 100% sure whether we were going to have enough. So I'd actually loaned my truck, I think I mentioned it, to another neighbour because they were grading their seed. So, and it was late-ish by the time they got it back to me last night. So I actually came out here past 9 o'clock, whatever it was, and got a load of wheat. We'd already taken a load of barley home in the chaser bin. So yeah, just back out here grabbing the big auger so we can empty the truck into the silo, and then we've got to put what's in the chaser bin in the truck and then put it in the other silo, and then we should be right. So there's a bit of mucking around this morning, but yeah, up early. It's quite cold. It got very cold yesterday afternoon, but we're back to jumper weather. I think it's what is it? It's I don't even know what the date is. It's the first week of February, and they've had snow up in the mountains, which I don't know whether that's happened before. Probably has, but yeah, it's a bit strange really. So anyway, we'll get this home and get everything unloaded, and yeah, we'll have a bit of breakfast. I've skipped breakfast this morning, so yeah, get home and have a bit of brekkie and see the kids. So seed grader man's here, so basically draws it out of the silo, runs up through this truck of screens and all sorts of things. So put a chemical treatment on it, and then it runs into the truck, and then the seconds, the cracked grain, chaff, that comes into we've got here into the chaser bin. So got a bit over $1 million, I think here. One point, I think he was getting up about $1.5 million with the truck when he built it. This machine's only about 3 years old. So yeah, there's a few bucks involved, but it stopped for some reason, so I don't know what's going on. But anyway, we'll yeah, hopefully it won't be too long and we'll be going again. Seed grader's gone. He packed up and left before lunchtime, so yeah, just been doing a few jobs around the place. So just thought I'd show you this before we wind this one up. So this is what the seed looks like once it's been graded and treated. So we treat it with a fungicide and also an insecticide. Yeah, it just helps when the seedling's young. It just keeps those sort of bitey bugs off it, and then yeah, any sort of smuts or bunts or that sort of stuff that sort of attack the seedling when they're young. Yeah, so that'll gives us pretty good coverage, gives the seedling a chance to get up and get its roots down and get going. So yeah, pretty windy again, as you can probably hear. So anyway, thanks again. We'll see you in the next one.